Caitlin Clark just did something no athlete has done since Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan revolutionized the game of basketball. And now, Caitlin Clark is leaving a similar mark. Her partnership with Wilson sparked an overwhelming response, with thousands of signature basketballs selling out in just 40 minutes. As a rookie, she's tripling game attendance, smashing over 60 records, and reshaping the landscape of the WNBA. While her rapid rise has drawn criticism from some veteran players, even Michael Jordan himself has acknowledged her impact. A clear sign of the historic shift she's bringing to women's basketball.
Caitlin Clark wasn't like no one ever said there weren't ever great players before Caitlin Clark. There was never phenomena, not in my lifetime, with women's basketball. And I went to UConn. So I've seen plenty of great players, but nobody's ever moved the needle in my lifetime like this.
Jordan transformed the NBA in the 80s. Caitlin Clark is reshaping the WNBA landscape. Her groundbreaking deal with Wilson led to thousands of signature basketballs selling out in just 40 minutes. As a rookie, she's tripling attendance, shattering over 60 records, and drawing national attention to the league. While some veterans seem unsettled by her meteoric rise, even Michael Jordan has acknowledged her influence. A clear sign that she's becoming a generational force in women's basketball.
Jane Wilson unveiled Caitlin Clark's signature basketball, making her the first athlete since Michael Jordan to get their own signature basketball from Wilson. She also becomes the first WNBA player to get her own signature basketball from Wilson.
Just like fans once camped out for days to get their hands on a Michael Jordan product, Caitlin Clark is now generating that same kind of frenzy. Something we've never witnessed before in women's basketball. Her groundbreaking deal with Wilson isn't just a business move. It's a historic milestone. No female basketball player since Jordan himself has launched a signature basketball collection. Let that sink in. This moment marks a shift not just in marketing, but in the entire narrative around women's sports. WNBA veterans are watching it all unfold with mixed emotions. Cheryl Swoops, who once questioned Clark's readiness during her college-to-pro transition, now finds herself recognizing Clark's unmatched commercial influence. The tension is real. Clark's name is now being mentioned in the same breath as Michael Jordan's in branding conversations, a comparison that doesn't just elevate her, but challenges the long-standing power structure within women's basketball.
Clark is the first ever female athlete to have her own collection with Wilson, but just a heads up though, the entire collection on the Wilson website is sold out.
The impact of Caitlin Clark's deal was felt instantly the moment her signature basketballs dropped. Wilson clearly underestimated the demand. Thousands of units sold out in just 40 minutes, even faster than the frenzy we saw with major gaming consoles like the PS5. This wasn't just a product launch, it was a cultural moment. Clark's Saitin Sechtien influence has clearly broken past the bounds of traditional basketball fandom, sparking economic waves across the entire landscape of women's sports marketing. The surge in demand echoes the kind of consumer energy once reserved for Michael Jordan at his peak. Clark isn't just playing the game, she's redefining its value. By inspiring fans to engage and spend at unprecedented levels, she's shifted the financial dynamics of women's basketball. And unlike many veterans who've worked for years to reach this level of visibility, Clark has done it almost immediately. Proof of her extraordinary mainstream appeal.
Calling all Caitlin Clark fans, 2 new limited edition basketballs are now available at select Hy-Vee stores. The designs are part of the Inspire series that Clark is doing in partnership with Wilson Sporting Goods. The tribute ball pays homage to Clark's time within the Iowa women's basketball team, and the Dreamer Ball is designed to encourage athletes to pursue their dreams. Both are available in sizes 3 and 6 at select Hy-Vee locations.
The collection itself tells a vivid story of Caitlin Clark's one-of-a-kind playing style. Each basketball in the series holds a deeper meaning. The 3-Up ball pays tribute to her extraordinary shooting range, the kind that forces defenders to pick her up near half court. The record breaker ball honors her dominance in the state. Sheet, a nod to the milestones she continues to shatter. Every laser-etched design is intentional, connecting directly to aspects of Clark's game that are reshaping the sport. This isn't just merchandise. It's a reflection of her identity as a player, making the collection feel authentic rather than manufactured. Then there's the Crowd Maestro Ball, capturing something you can't quantify: her presence. When Clark steps onto the floor, the entire atmosphere shifts. The crowd leans in. Energy floods the arena. People who once overlooked women's basketball are now on the edge of their seats, captivated by every move. That kind of impact can't be coached or taught. It's an intangible force only the most transcendent athletes possess.
Also did not mess around with these basketballs. Geometric patterns form the number 22 in triangle, and 3 sides nod to degrees of fuel for scoring, and then the black and yellow nod to cone waves of Iowa hockey.
This unprecedented market reaction helps explain the growing tension within the league. Many WNBA veterans have spent years striving to break into the mainstream, working tirelessly to elevate their profiles. Yet few have seen the kind of immediate commercial success Clark has achieved as a rookie. When basketball's tied to her, names sell out faster than cutting-edge tech like the latest gaming consoles. It's more than a sales milestone, it's a signal. Clark is no longer just an athlete. She's become a cultural phenomenon, reshaping what's possible in women's sports.
Yeah, but she's incredible. Congratulations to her and her family. Yeah, the crazy thing is I'm just seeing her last year when they played LSU, but she's phenomenal. I'm going to go on the record and say she's the best female collegiate player ever. Ever? Well, I don't know about.
The Wilson deal proves that Caitlin Clark isn't just another talented rookie. She's already achieved something unparalleled in women's basketball. Her commercial success, reflected in impressive sales figures, places her in the same conversation as basketball's greatest icon, all before completing her rookie season. This shifts the entire narrative, fundamentally changing what's possible for women's basketball players in the marketplace.
And when you take into stock the fact that outside of Kevin Durant, aging superstar, LeBron James, 40 years old, and Steph Curry, there's not a single NBA player more popular today than Caitlin Clark. That is
The question now is how the league adapts to this new reality. While some veterans may struggle with Clark's rapid rise to the top of the marketing world, more forward-thinking players are beginning to recognize the opportunity it presents. Clark's success isn't just a personal triumph. It elevates the entire WNBA, drawing unparalleled attention to the league. Her mainstream visibility attracts fresh sponsorship dollars, creating benefits for all players within the broader commercial ecosystem of women's basketball. Clark's groundbreaking achievements open new pathways for others to follow, potentially revolutionizing how female athletes are valued and recognized in the marketplace.
According to Sports Pro, Caitlin Clark is the 4th most marketable athlete in the world. Yeah, not just female athlete, not just in the United States, but in the entire world.